almost
It had the thing burger with thing sauce.
Yep.
I really almost hit end stream.
Done with that.
That would have been a fun surprise. For
We just
everyone.
run back the intro again.
Yes, sir.
Wait, so what do you get at Denny's, Patty?
I get the burger. They have a really gross
The thing burger.
The bub
I bet you get the thing burger.
With thing
The
sauce.
thing burger.
There's extra thing sauce on it, probably.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I think it's like a barbecue. I think it's a barbecue
Probably, that
burger.
makes sense.
The thing burger. Fuck you.
The thing burger
What
with
do
thing
I
sauce.
get at Denny's? I feel like I get like an omelet or something.
You're an omelet getter at breakfast restaurants?
Maybe. Or a burger. I think they do have good burgers at Denny's.
They don't have good burgers, but they have burgers.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm definitely a lame person when it comes to eating out sometimes. Where it's like,
You're a burger boy?
they got burger. I like burger. You know, like,
You are a burger getter.
I like burgers.
I'm a burger getter for sure.
Depends. If it's like I don't know what I want and I don't care, I'll probably just get a fucking burger. Fuck
Boys
it.
be like, let me get a burger.
Can I get bubger?
But then you're on a date and it's like, oh, he's getting a burger. Like, cringe.
Much love.
I think it's kind of cringe.
Appreciate it.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Crack one of these for you.
We tweeted out the
it's-
pod, right? Just making sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, it's out.
Oh, it's out there. Hey, everyone. Allston Melee.
Welcome, friends.
Welcome, Wednesday. I'm here with Ted Green,
Yep.
myself, Michael Allen, Ryan Katowski, and Patty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You didn't even ask
That's
me what I get at Denny's for this.
I mean, I didn't care, really.
Mike, that intro sucked.
Yeah.
Like
do you mean?
I was really expecting you to be. I think
Funny?
it sucked because I had so much confidence.
Oh,
in
I'm
you.
so sorry.
Wait, we're not running our bad intros? That's not.
Oh,
No, I thought that's what we were doing.
No. Good intros are next season.
Oh, it's next.
Next season's we got good intros.
Oh fuck! Are we on the next season? No,
This-
we don't have a.
What do you mean?
Oh, we could next season for the camera.
Yeah. All right. So
We can finally film the Naruto opening.
for those who do not know, an order has been placed
We're gonna be so
True.
hot.
That's
for
true.
a certain camera. We actually bought a camera. Right now, hopefully, this will be the last time that Ryan's phone is used for the main angle as the.
Yeah,
in
because
the
I want to do
podcast.
that, but I can't because my camera is hooked up to the
Mm-mm.
dang ring light.
He's wired in.
And then we use IV. Shouts out IV Cam. Oh my God, IV Cam, the
Saved our
real
lives.
MVP of the Allston Melee channel.
A hard carry for sure.
IV Cam is basically this thing that lets you just direct feed your phone, and that's probably why you can see pixels around Ted's head. But from now on, it maybe won't look like that because we all need to learn how to use a camera. But it'll look great. We're confident. It's gonna be great.
Super down.
Fortunately, we set up a pattern where the first 2 seasons, the first 3 seasons technically, because season 0, are all the same intro. So we're good. Our intro, it's still
It's staying for a couple seasons.
we're staying at. We might though get a new outro.
Oh, you know what I realized
Still get that footage.
that I didn't tell you guys. We might need to film a temporary intro
For
for this for 5 days.
for. I mean, yeah, we can go into a conversation that we have or point.
Sure.
But we're gonna be on the 5 days of Melee thing.
woo!
And we have our own block that is over our normal podcast. So while it is the Allston Melee wrap up, I think we're pseudo treating it like a podcast, but like a wrap up of
The tournament, the qualifiers.
yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, Matt knows that our podcasts are garbage and have no direction. So he's like, hey, instead of giving them a block to do nothing, let's
let them talk about the
let's
tournament.
give them a targeted thing,
Yeah.
and then they'll do a fine job at that.
And
But we
they-
probably can't play our super cool edited song.
Oh, that's
thing.
true. Whatever. Who gives a shit.
Oh,
Just
But
one
we could do it. We could do it
true.
cool. We could make a little thing. We'll see. Maybe you'll see
What's wrong, Ted?
a temporary intro.
Are you still
I
confused?
can make a remix.
I don't think the remix is the thing. I think the song is more the.
What if it's like an epic remix though?
Ooh.
Could be an epic remix.
Tight.
Ted made it.
Or maybe one of our music people can assist us with some
Assist me.
some 5-second banger of us just being goofballs.
Yeah.
Super down.
That could work. But yeah, that's a big thing. I want to save that for a little bit later. Honestly,
Cool. I'm down to hold it off.
I got some things to talk about, and the main thing to start us off on is I want to know, because right now, kind of big in the Melee sphere, is that in 5 Days of Melee, they are bringing back PM. PM's gonna have a highlight in.
Real quick, for those who don't know,
Oh
if
yeah.
you happen to not know, 5 Days of Melee is a very cool thing that is kind of headed by our best friend ever.
He's our best
Yeah.
friend.
I don't know if
Friend
he's.
of the show.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the
I
pod.
think he's the official head of it. Correct?
Yeah, no, he is.
He's like
yeah.
a president.
He's the owner of a Discord.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
no.
right.
Take in charge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he makes all the money.
He's in charge.
MDZ, Matthew Zaborowski. The only reason I have any
I
sort
love
of
that
career.
fucking man.
Cheers to Matt, just because there's a lot of subs in here that are probably just
Yep.
from him.
Children
Uh,
of Matt.
Yeah, Matt is hosting the coolest thing to happen in Melee in so long. We thought Summit was super cool, and Summit was super cool.
It was
I don't
cool.
mean to belittle Summit from that, but this is just a completely different ball game.
Honestly,
And this is like the closest. Yeah, he could have done better.
compared to this,
Come on.
like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about Matt. Matt's like,
let's be real. Compared to this,
This is like the most special event I can think about in like the history of our game because it's just a celebration
Yeah.
of our
It-
shit.
Exactly.
It's 108 hours
It's so sick.
of
It's also-
content.
I think it's
great.
it's the closest thing that we can do to an online major that isn't just a tournament.
Yeah.
Like theoretically, if there's like a 1,500 person tournament and they just nailed the Discord lobbies down or something, maybe that'll emulate the feel of a tournament a little bit more. But this has like the true spectator feel of a major and also like the involvement
Yep.
feel. Like I think all of us from just being involved kind of have that feeling like the majors next week
Yeah.
a little bit.
I do for sure.
Yeah, it's
I'm
cool.
excited.
It's cool.
It's so tight, and we are blessed that not only tapping to begin with, but since our dearest friend is in charge of it, he's like, well, I know just the boys to give some roles here.
Appreciate it.
So we got we got like Patty was saying that
our crypto hedge fund.
we're doing the East Coast.
Absolutely.
We're doing the East Coast qualifiers.
For the 11th
Top
tournament.
12, I believe it is.
So
top
sick.
8. It's top 12?
Top 12.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's just us, and we're gonna be going over the whole tournament after. So we'll be ready for that. And who do you guys right now expect to see for top 12?
Okay,
East
I'm
Coast.
just gonna throw out some names.
East Coast. Throw out some names. I don't need a placement or
Wizrobe.
nothing.
Hungry Box.
Wizrobe.
None.
So, well, question.
Who's
If it-
floated?
Is anyone floated? Yeah, that's another thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many people are floated? I wonder.
Oh. I didn't
There's
think of that.
there's a floating, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't want to talk on my ass, but I'm pretty sure there's a floating system.
I would assume so, right?
I don't think
don't
they're
know.
making Mango enter this. Is the
like
thing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
HGOT doesn't have to enter.
HR should enter kind of.
He should kind of.
He should. Whatever.
But
Wait, how did he do at Summit again?
good. He did good
He
in
did
Summit.
good.
He got top 8.
Yeah.
That's
not
great.
great.
That's
Is-
good placement.
Yeah, for him now. Yeah, you're
That's a
right.
great placement. Top 8. I'd
Yeah.
love to get top 8.
Let's go, Ryan.
I'm on the same page.
Canada bias.
He
Is
sucks.
Moki East Coast or West Coast?
Ooh, I think Moki is
He's
West
from Canada.
Coast.
Well, there is a
Oh, Patty, you dumbass.
stupid bitch.
Yeah, obviously there's a.
You saw like the map thing, right?
Yeah, but I don't know where.
I don't know which part it is either.
I think he's Vancouver. I think he's
He's a
West
Cougar?
Coast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think he's Toronto.
He's Cuban.
He's
I don't-
Cuban.
I
He's
don't
not
know.
Ronton.
We don't know.
Is he in the same?
You better not be
I was trying to
Canadian.
figure out what side of Canada we're gonna get.
We have the Kage side.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
the
the
warrior.
Let's go, Kage.
Qualify.
Dude, we always get the Kage
Yeah,
side.
yeah. I mean, what other names?
Calvar. Let's go, Calvar.
Town.
Imagine the world where Calvar has like the two crazy upsets and we're commentating them.
Oh,
Dream.
that'd
Uh,
be tight.
How's Slox doing with? Is he playing right now?
Tony.
Yeah.
I think he was on a bit of a detour for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't love the whole landscape of net play.
Yeah.
Understand.
But I don't know. I know he's been infrequently an untitled enterer
Let's
every once in a while.
let's think of our favorite Amano people, and maybe they will get high up.
4-4 Cray.
4-4 yeah,
Big
we're all
4-4
thinking
I
it.
love
We're
Cray.
huge on.
We go 4-4 Cray.
Oh.
We hate New Jersey, love 4-4 Cray.
I like New Jersey.
Imagine we had another slug run.
Okay.
Ooh, a slug is a good answer.
Slug
what
run.
to do?
Slugger. That's awesome. I love that.
I'd love to see Chem do well, Dawson, of course.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cam would be cool.
If that one puff that we did upsets
Dawson?
came back. that'd be
Oh,
tight.
We don't.
I forget her tag. I forget her
Oh,
tag. I'm so
God,
mad.
yeah.
It was so long ago.
It was something cutesy, like, you know what I mean?
It was a cute
Got to, by
tag.
It's
the
like Mimi.
Death.
Oh yeah, true. Gatu, who has
Gatu.
been doing some.
Denora. Do 'em well, do 'em well.
optimal and nutty shit.
Wasn't like Cobalt?
I'm expecting Gatsu there.
Probably.
Cobalt should be up
Cobalt
there.
should be
I don't know.
there.
We said Zane, right? Zane.
Oh yeah, that's,
I think
we did say
Zane's
that.
floated.
Yes,
If there's a
If there's
floating
floating,
system,
there should be.
if there's a floating system,
right?
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
I think there's a
Yeah,
floating
well,
system.
I mean,
we'll see. It's
and
gonna
we'll
be,
know by then.
it's gonna be a lot of
Be up
fun.
to our-
And then
I think the cool part about online events is that like we've obviously known the people in New England and the people surrounding New England for a while now, but now we know the people surrounding New England.
yeah,
Like a lot of those New Jersey people who I can make
Rings
fun of
Academy.
now. Make fun of
The
New
outer
Jersey a lot.
region. The outer rim.
Like we've been friends with Philly for a while, but like a lot of the people who we weren't as tight with, we are now completely in on their jokes. Just by
Not
like
completely.
not completely,
more.
but we're in on them
hey,
definitely.
all I know is me want Chem Dawson, me want give. Chem.
Money motorcycle helmet.
So all I'm saying is because we have the East Coast, in the world where there's that crazy unprecedented upset where the slug run happens or something like that. Your boys at Allston Melee might have a couple facts on that person.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Ideally,
So if there's some upsets happening, I think we're well equipped to handle the East Coast top 12.
We'll see.
But
Maybe
we're-
there's
Other than
some-
that, we're just gonna have fun commentating Zane.
Just remember though, it's been a while since that happened, so there could have been some movement.
It feels like it's just like once a blue moon, but the blue moon happens twice a week.
it's insane,
Blue
and
moon.
we'll talk a little more in 5 days in a little bit. But to go over some other fun stuff, I don't know how I got off on this tangent, but I know I started talking about it. It's crazy. 5 Days in Melee, it's happening. PM is being brought back. That's kind
Yes.
of that's kind of a
Yeah.
huge thing.
Perfect time for you to go.
We
do your thing.
had a big. It's tall Ted.
stuff. He's not used to the extra foot.
How tall he is.
All right, PM. It's
PM.
happening.
PM's alive.
PM's alive and well, and we're all so pumped about it.
His
That's really
legs.
funny.
It's so cool to see it back and to kind of see a full just fuck Nintendo attitude saying, okay, hey, if you're gonna see C&D us, PM's back. We're all for it.
Absolutely. For real, for real. Like
It
for real.
feels it feels almost like an apology.
We
Like,
did,
hey,
yeah.
hey, sorry that thing happened where we totally, belittled your scene and made you
Yes, correct.
and made you not exist in the same way where you once did.
Yep.
And
We told you to leave our venues and go to hotel rooms.
it still kind of exists. Like even though no one really cares about it in that way, still there's still a bit of being mean to the PM player.
Oh, they're still nerds.
Pretty sure
PM players are
Shine,
stupid.
PM kids are still nerds.
there was a
Easy.
bit about Shine 2018 PM finals happening in a bathroom. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But
I believe it.
They play Lucas and Ivysaur. That
Dude, any game where you can play as Ivysaur is a game for nerds.
But point is, it's cool that
There's 7 characters with swords, dude. Like a million. How many swords can I have? in a
y'all
game?
hate Marth.
it's so
Wait
funny.
till you see PM.
Dude. Oh my god.
Ike's up B makes me laugh.
Hit sword can shoot.
He's so confused balls.
I think it's cool that the Melee scene is giving back to the people who we've debatably fucked over, but giving them the same spotlight that we would give kind of like an up and coming budding scene almost. Like it kind of reminds me of when Rivals was right before every tournament, and that was just like a thing.
I like that.
I loved watching the end of Rivals top 8 in the venue because we went to get good seats early, and let's go with these guys.
Take-
Like
take boss or
that
take God
polar
or-
bear schmoving.
Yeah.
This kid's 16.
Yeah, I think people are just people are down to watch it. Like whether they know anything about PM, they're down to see.
I'd
PM
rather
at the
watch
top level.
PM than
But
Rivals.
yeah, that's the thing.
That's
Here's
fucked
the
up.
thing. You
I
show.
don't want to
no, you-
compare communities, but
I will.
I
Look,
will.
as far as games though, I like the game more if it's more based off of the game I play.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if it's
Yeah.
showing up early to melee seats, and I have to watch the end of PM, I am so down for that.
I think there's a world where we all fuck. I didn't put Rivals in when I brought up all the communities.
That's a bummer, but that's fine. Yeah,
Sorry, Rivals community.
I like Rivals.
Yo,
I redid that basically the last one.
what's the other one?
Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla.
No.
I don't know shit.
Try
anything
again.
about Brawlhalla.
Icons Battle Arena.
Icon.
No.
The new one?
Salvar likes it.
Slap City.
No.
It's probably Slap City.
Oh, Ultra Disc.
R.I.P. all the
Oh,
things that
Windjammer.
were just named.
Windjammer.
I got it. I
Different
don't know the name of it. but-
You said Air Disc or something.
I chose the hardest one, so we'd run through all of them.
We named all the Smash clones, and you were
Yeah.
just talking about a different game.
There's the new one that's coming out.
Well, they were at Smash tournaments.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the dude from North Carolina won Windjammers at Genesis.
Is that true?
Yeah, some
That's
Melee
cool.
player. He was the Genesis champ.
Good for him.
What I want to ask y'all though is that PM's coming back. What are your I got a little buzz in my ears. Something changed. Someone moved something. Oh,
It was
and
me.
it's back. It's gone.
We're fine.
Point is, nothing happened there.
Think I went out.
Well, what's your experience with PM? You know, like Michael.
Mike's. Oh, okay. So yes, I started playing Smash Brothers competitively because of PM. I played Melee when I was really young with my friends because it's a fun game. And then Brawl came out, and everybody's like, "Yeah, Brawl!" But I didn't know any idea about commentating communities. And then through watching PM trailers on YouTube, it's like this plays like the other one that you like, and like there's like people playing it competitively, like this is rad. So I got it, and then DDD happened. And then when I came to college, I met you, and you're like, "Did you know there's this other one?" And I'm like, "I remember this one." And then it was just more fun to play. And so PM is the reason I'm here right now. For real.
PM Sweet. When we Mike met, fun fact, which you might have brought up before, but we met because we had the same VGBC Captain Falcon Punch shirts.
I didn't know you had that. We had the same one.
Same exact
That's so
one.
funny.
I wasn't wearing mine, but you were wearing yours in the cafeteria. And I had known you as a mutual friend of Syringa.
Yep.
And I was like, and I went up to you and I was like, dude, you play Smash? You're like, yeah. I'm like, oh my
Let's
god.
do it. And then you played me, you're like, he sucks. I'm like, teach me.
What about you, Ted? I think you and me might be a little bit similar on the PM wave.
I went to this tournament called Smashing Grounds, and it said it was a Melee and PM tournament, and I went, and it was just PM, and I had to play PM, and I was bummed.
Who'd you play?
Why was it? Do you remember why it was just PM?
I don't think they had like enough people for Melee.
Yeah, that's
or
what. That's
something.
what.
Oh man.
Ew. We love PM.
Yeah. And I was bummed, because I'd never played PM before, and I was like all excited. It was one of my first Melee tournaments, you know. And then it was just, I didn't get to play Melee.
But you'd go back to Smash.
But I did get messed up by Treeloke.
Oh, in PM.
Who does Tree
No, in Melee
Oh.
on a setup
okay,
in the
okay.
corner.
Oh, okay, in friendlies.
Yeah, in friendlies.
Damn. But you go back to Smash Grounds all the time, and they still host PM Melee
Yep.
together sometimes, right?
Yep. But the ratio of game has now, the tables have turned. It's
Oh,
now
yeah.
they almost can't get a PM tournament.
Yeah.
And Melee
Huh.
has plenty of people. And
Yep, because of the great meteor named Nintendo that hit the PM community.
How is that similar to you, Patty?
Yeah, I'd say. I didn't know that your first one of your first New England tournaments even was a PM tournament. It's kind of funny.
It was accidentally a PM
yeah,
tournament.
it was just like a Smashing Grounds, and they said they had
Yeah.
both, and they didn't.
Yeah, I know, it's accidentally a PM tournament.
Yeah, but I played on stream my first match against
That's
Kanye East.
Was that the
That's pretty
what
funny.
I think
venue?
it's Kanye. I think that was his name.
What Smash Grounds venue was that?
The basement.
The basement? Hell yeah! I've been in the basement too. That was my first local. Was in the basement.
I have to say, it wasn't hell yeah. I never went back.
I didn't want to, and I
It wasn't hell yeah.
famously.
No,
Who
I
the
didn't
fuck
go.
no?
I didn't go back to like a tournament until what's it called? I was in North Carolina, and I started going to tournaments
damn.
there.
I totally get that. They said they had Melee. You showed up for Melee. They didn't have
Yeah,
Melee.
you kind of got
Everyone was weird.
Everyone was
Like,
weird.
no one there was cool. Like, no one was being cool to
You just said
us.
Treeloke was there.
Treeloke was the only one playing Melee, being silent and just destroying us. Like,
Yeah.
What's Treeloke doing? Like RN.
And then it's like,
in our Among Us.
and then you leave,
so
and
funny.
you're just like, okay, like that's a Melee tournament. Yeah, I think I'm square.
I'm hanging out with the boys and playing. Like, you know.
I'm good. I'm good. But you're saying, Patty?
Yeah, me. PM was always just this game that I saw on YouTube videos, and specifically saw like the further mods of PM where you're like playing as like Bender. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
Like,
the
yeah,
skins,
I know what
the
you're talking about.
skins.
Yeah, when they had like all the
Why?
skins.
I can't believe Bender is the one that.
That's
like,
the one I literally
Who?
remember
Who's
in my
that
head.
for?
Falco. I'm almost positive it's a Falco
awesome.
Bender skin.
Oh, dude, kiss my shiny ass.
Can we
with
shine
It's
down
like,
there?
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
That's so
Matt's,
funny.
Matt's pack.
I don't
That's-
remember.
It's like someone's
That's
first
wild.
name and then it's pack or something like that. But I remember that being like my first introduction to like, oh, there's like a modded version of this game. Because I was kind of a melee elitist before I even knew what that even was. Like I would just like be mean to my friends about them playing Brawl. And be like,
You
no,
knew. You just knew in your bones.
I literally I told him to play on like fast and stuff like that.
Good bones. Good bones.
But yeah, so PM even when I started playing Melee, PM was just a game where I was like, oh yeah, like I see it sometimes. It's like sometimes on a setup, but I never really played it until was like actually involved in the scene. And like Smashing Grounds obviously being the first one, being one of the biggest spots for PM still.
For me, Bad Bones. Bad Bones.
Yeah, it's like in your bones.
Famously, I was playing. I liked Brawl, you know, and I play Brawl with the Wii remote and the nunchuck.
Oh,
I was-
I love casual rhymes.
I was like, why not? And
I did that once in a college dorm when I was in high school at UMass Amherst.
Yeah.
Playing Brawl. Same situation.
w-
Same
w-
control
were-
situation.
Were you mad?
I hated it.
See, I'm
That's
like,
wild. You can choke someone out.
what I would do is I would drape a blanket over me to cover my whole body, and I would hug myself with the Wii remote and nunchuck
Like that?
and play like this because it was just so
Like a
comfortable.
straitjacket.
And I was just taking advantage of the freedom to do so. You could never play a video game like this before. It was insane.
That is crazy.
But yeah, like a straight jacket, really. Just
I like it.
self-containing.
That's sick.
Hilarious.
The idea though is that I had saw online that you could get Roy and Mewtwo back in Brawl,
Same thing. Well, mine was Ivysaur.
and I was like, oh shit, that's hype. I miss those guys. And then it's like, oh, you can put Mewtwo in the armor. Oh, I gotta get this.
Yeah, of course.
That's and then it looks, and the trailer looks cool, but you don't really know what's happening. You're just like, yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, that makes yeah, that's that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure that's there's no items, but whatever, that's fine. And then I think through getting Brawl, playing that like loosely, you have your fun with it. You get the cool skins. My brother and I would do we would do talk show host dittos, where Zach would play Conan and I would play Jay Leno, and they're both skins for Snake.
Oh.
We would just do. We just do like that was like a thing we do like
You like
very regularly. It was like, do you want to play Conan? I'm like, yeah, I'll play Jay Leno, and then just like fuck around.
He's still the Jay Leno main.
Dude, I love Jay Leno.
Dude, Zach's such a Conan.
He
What are you
is such a
talking
Conan.
about?
That's super funny.
But so that
It's adorable.
that ended. So we're like, it's a game you play. It's just my brother and I. So we we play a little bit. We get frustrated. We stop. That's it.
Got you.
But then Zach would go on to find Melee, the game Project M is based off of, which I really didn't have any idea. And he would go to challenge me, and we get into Melee, and
Did the M stand for mega cool in your mind?
I was just like, oh, cool, Project M.
I'm sure.
Like,
Okay.
good job, M. Good Project M.
Oi!
Oi.
Oh, M. But and then I'd go to my first local at Smashing Grounds in the basement. Enter in both Melee and PM because I had them both. And I would go 0-2 in Melee, not understanding the rules, and going Puff and DK in both sets. Just because I'm like, yeah, I'll try someone else. Didn't work out? Okay. I'll go DK. I'll go Puff. Whatever.
Nothing's changed.
And then, yeah, nothing's changed. Well, the order's changed. Now it's DK then Puff. But in PM, I went 1-2 my first PM tournament. I beat a DD into the Ditto, and I felt really good about it.
Hell yeah.
Or I know it wasn't a DD, sorry. I lost a DD. I beat a Roy. I was like, hell
Fuck
yeah,
Roy.
let's go. So I'm a big fan of PM. I consider myself into the game from PM as far as the local,
Hell yeah, brother.
Smash scene. It's PM sick. Can't wait for more content. Would love to play more of it, honestly. P+ is cool. We have played it a little
Knuckles.
bit. Knuckles, Knuckles is sick. Bowser's tight. Love it.
Yeah, PM's gonna be there. That's neat. Good. A lot of people think we're using PM as a melee. The melee scene is using PM as a stepping stone to gain favor with fucking anybody or whatever. Just like their community is helping us, just because it's more manpower to like operate.
We do not need PM.
That's my thing. It's like we could have just not included.
We've been doing just fine without PM. I want it back because I miss PM.
Yeah, PM, and I want people to be happy and play their game in the limelight.
That's how I feel. I want people that like the game to be able to play their game, like, and be able to play it at the tournament. Like,
yeah,
sure.
And like for me, I've always loved the idea of the cross game stuff is so fun to me, and like I just long for the days of like seeing like Joey and Johnny like enter PM too, just to like try to farm it and try to get far.
Yep.
Like that's so much fun to me,
dude. I do love melee players farming PM events.
And they play against other melee characters, and it's like they win, and it's cool.
That's the only time I watch PM.
Rob and Ivysaur, and it's like, and you can tell they have no idea, and it's so funny.
They're just like shooting lasers.
Yeah.
The story of Joy Boy just wiping, like farming the Rhode Island PM tournament, and nobody even knew who he was there at the PM tournament. Like none of them were melee players, but no one knew who Joy Boy was besides Ron, the TO.
And Joy Boy wouldn't tell. Oh yeah, and Joy Boy wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah, Joy Boy's just quiet, so he didn't like say anything.
Yeah.
And so he wipes the floor with them, leaves, and they go, "Come on, guys, we just let some random beat all of us." And like Ron, the TO, is just like, "That is not some random." Like, yeah.
Damn.
I think your point is pretty wild, but it's kind of valid.
It's not my point.
No, I know, but like the point you brought up that
Yeah.
that we could be using the PM scene.
I guess I definitely get why they feel like that if they're a PM player.
I don't think a lot of people might think that right now because it's being done the best way possible with 5 days of melee.
Yeah.
Like it's being literally done through Junebug and other like the PM heads.
Yeah. And Rishi and shit.
But I think it's a fair point to like kind of call out that it's fair for the PM scene to be a little bit weary of us.
Oh, we've hurt them.
We've done them so dirty.
I never even thought about that, but we probably should kind of approach that with a little bit of caution and at least give them something like
for sure
to show that we're not just trying to use them.
Like a donation drive to like a PM pot would be, I think, a good idea.
Biggest bulk.
Like a first, the next big PM tournament back. Like say, hey, to support PM, we're gonna help donate to the pot. Like we're gonna tune in and like watch PM
for sure.
Even if there was like a melee tournament PM tournament, and I think that sounds weird, and I'm not trying to use them, but just like kind of like the idea of melee players actually supporting a Project M tournament and like entering and maybe even commentators from our scene like commentating their game with Project M commentators, like kind of actually showing like being the tournament to be like, hey, melee players enter this, and there's also going to be PM players, like you're also going to get fucked by Lucas for the first time, but like this is the place for you to do so. And yeah, their net play isn't phenomenal like ours is, but it's definitely pretty good.
I have a crazy idea. Has this ever been done where you do a package deal with entry of events? So it's like $7 for melee or $7 for PM, or it's $10 for both of them.
Ooh.
I think Smashing Grounds used to do something like that.
That's cool. I can already see Calvar buying the $10 one and then like just not playing PM. Like oh.
That's fine. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's extra money. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean that would encourage me to. If I was at that event, I would definitely consider entering both.
Yeah, I mean that's just like a classic capitalism trick right there. You know,
more money, more shit.
Big money, big prizes.
Well, you were saying like that. Some of your friends are talking about this.
So I had two friends specifically on the opposite sides of the coin when they saw the broadcast schedule, and one of them who loves PM and melee was like, finally, PM's like gonna have something to do. This is gonna be great. I'm very excited, and I know he loves PM. He's a and just kind of do it like a dichotomy thing. That guy plays Wario, and then my second friend, who doesn't like melee very much and is salty that PM has been tossed aside by the Smash Brothers community, was like, I can't believe melee is actually just using us for
Was
to,
it
like,
Felix?
for whatever. What?
Was it Felix?
No, it wasn't. Which Felix? Like the one we know?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
no.
Okay. I know they play PM.
and that
We
guy's-
used to play a gang of PM with Felix.
yeah.
For sure.
And that guy plays Lucas. So there's two different people, and one of them is like, I don't know about this. And one of them is like, yeah, finally, Melee PM, United again, or whatever. But I don't know. I totally understand why some people think it's like, oh, why now? You need our help now because your thing is in trouble, but we were in
Yeah.
trouble this whole fucking time.
Yeah, I really just don't think we need.
No.
Yeah, that's like a fair. It's a totally fair way for them to be approaching it.
I get it.
And like, I don't think a single like Melee player really even thought about it like that.
No.
It's just more like, oh, bro, like it's
Come on
cool
in.
now. Like it's cool. You can come to the
Yeah,
party.
we
now.
all hate this guy.
It's cool. It's
We're
cool.
in jail now too. Let's get out together.
Yeah, but it's totally fair for them to be like,
Dude.
bro, you can't come to the party for 3 years.
So you go to a prison, you're just visiting or whatever.
Stop
There's a
going,
guy,
like-
there's a- oh, I'm sorry. So you go to jail and there's a prison, and there's somebody behind bars and they're like, please, dude, you gotta help me or whatever. And you're like, I don't know who that guy is.
Dude, it's
And
nice
you
seeing
leave-
you,
and
but like,
yeah, like sure, I'm here to see like my aunt. And then you jaywalk and then they send you to prison. And you're like, guys, we gotta get out of here. That guy's like, I'm going to shank you later for your piece of shit attitude. That does suck if people look at it like that. But also,
I think we're just gonna earn their trust.
I hope so.
Because I think 5 Days Melee is gonna kill it.
it should.
Yeah.
Because they've shown no signs of not. It's not like Matt's in charge of the PM block.
I mean, I know Junebug is really in charge of the
Which is
PM
really cool.
block.
no,
And
Junebug.
yeah, I love
JB?
Junebug.
Friend
And
of the pod.
Friend
friend
of
of the pod.
Friend of the pod, huh?
And
Who isn't?
and he
A lot.
a lot of people.
lot,
We'll
yeah.
We'll get to that.
It's a tight
Trust
club.
me.
They
Huge
got
names.
they got B on first. Look at you, Toph.
Swarm, Ludwig.
No, they love
Anyway. But
You don't love them.
I'm excited for PM content focused at Melee players because personally that's
Yeah.
very interesting to me. I would love to learn more PM through like a more Melee gaze.
Second coming.
And thirdly, just like here's the thing of PM, right? Like we want to help them. We want to bring it back. We know we're all in this together now, and we're just gonna fucking push through it together. Like I get it. Like us. The thing is, I get it why they're mad. I just hope they get why we did what we did. Why we did what we did. You know, like we were dangled on a string by someone saying, "Hey, if you get rid of those guys, if your friend's kind of weird, if you ditch your friend, like, cool party for
Over
you,
here. Don't hang out with the hunchback. kid.
tons of free beer.
This is
There
the
are.
football team.
It's a good time." And we went, "Okay, yeah, the weird friend. We didn't really love him, I guess. Like, sure, well,
He was cool.
well,
This is literally like the plot line to every 2000s movie.
Exactly.
yeah.
This is a
Mean
comedy
Girls.
film.
Mean Girls.
It's Mean
but,
Girls.
But we should
Love
acknowledge
Mean
that we're
Girls.
dicks for ditching
No,
our
and
first friend.
No, I
and
get
we
it.
are, and we are dicks for doing that.
I
That,
think
that
that's-
girl, that shy girl in the back of the class with the glasses and braces,
Yeah.
has blossomed into
No,
a film.
but the thing-
glasses and braces, but I like them.
But the thing is
The
that
problem too is the opposite thing has happened.
yeah, 100%.
at the apex of that teenage movie, of that teenage drama,
Yep.
that Brace's girl either says, "No, I get it, they were cool, but like, if you're done with them, let's be friends now," or they're like, "Fuck you,"
Yeah.
like,
It's usually both.
goodbye.
It's a little bit both.
It's
It
usually
could be both,
The
though.
latter first, and then the other one after at the end
Yeah.
of the movie.
But
So yeah, it makes sense that they're.
yeah, through that
Go PM.
it makes sense. I'm excited for PM, and
Sure.
I personally hope that we can get you guys back in the scene ASAP because PM's tight.
Do we know who's playing in the exhibition matches?
For PM, I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
I don't think they're announced.
Oh, but yeah.
So
Coming
cool.
soon.
Other than PM stuff, going on to another Nintendo friend of ours, Splatoon.
Oh, this is so sick.
So to touch on this briefly, just Splatoon. They had a Nintendo major.
Do you know about this? Wow. Okay.
They had a Nintendo major planned out. Like Nintendo was like, "Hey, not major. I'm sorry." They had a Nintendo
tournament.
Open tournament, right? And it was like, "Hey, enter the tournament, play. It's all this planned thing. They've been doing PR for it. It's great." All the Splatoon teams, or not all, a good majority of them, made their names free Melee in support of Slippy. So some kind of like Slippy or free Melee kind of thing.
Because it was going to be on an official Nintendo broadcast. Top
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, to support, and not every team did this, which is fine, you know. But there were a lot of like Wave Dash teams, free Melee, Slippy, like these kind of names. Nintendo cancels the broadcast
Of top 8.
of top 8. They say,
In the
oh,
middle?
do it.
No.
They say,
Well, not,
stu-
like, sorry.
no, go ahead.
So it wasn't in the middle of operating. It was just like they saw the names were like this.
Top
I'm
8 happens.
assumably.
I don't know the
Assumably.
exact timeline, but top 8 happens on Sunday. Saturday night, they announced that they will not be, or not even they announced. They post in the Discord of the NA series final saying that they're not going to be streaming it due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, some crazy like due to some like weird thing.
Something happened.
I can't even explain it to you.
Joey spilled coffee.
Oh!
But we can't do it. Like it was insane. But so that happened, right?
So the Nintendo USA account just types into Discord.
Sorry. But here's the thing, right?
That's where it gets good.
They Endgame TV, being
Friends of the pod.
being the
Super
epic
friends.
friend of the pods they are like, you know, that's so funny. We have this event we're gonna do right now called the Squid House, a la Big House. That we're inviting all the top 8 to compete in.
Invitational 8-team only.
Yeah.
Because all 8 of those teams who are in the for the broadcast all dropped out of the Nintendo tournament.
Cause they said no Nintendo stream. Like, forget you guys. We'll go to this thing. And who started off this epic quest? But Vish donates 1K to this invitational for the prize pot,
Didn't know it.
which spirals in to all these donations. And I think the prize pool was 25K.
Yeah, it ended at 26K. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And that's like
most?
20 grand more than the last biggest Splatoon prize pool.
Yeah.
Some
Damn.
insane biggest number, and also like literally like 22K more than the Nintendo tournament. The
And
Nintendo
viewership was
tournament
way up. Viewership was crazy.
4K. Yeah, also the
Which
biggest
is the most
Splatoon-
successful Splatoon tournament.
Yeah.
Nintendo on suicide watch.
When I saw that, I was like, this is fucking insane.
They're
Yeah.
like fist clench meme right now.
It is so funny and so powerful to just
It's
be
so
like,
awesome.
like, we can do this.
Homie power. They scratched our back. We scratched theirs big time. That shit's awesome. Fuck yeah. Splatoon, Squid Kid.
And Eric is a Splatoon kid.
Endgame TV
Yes.
just hosts Splatoon tournaments.
They
Yes.
host, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tight. And I'm seeing a bunch of posts from M2K being like, yeah, I'm streaming more Splatoon.
He was.
I'm like giving a show. Yeah, all these people are
So sick.
streaming more Splatoon, trying to show support. I mean,
Show
it's
Splatoon.
it's a cool, fun game, for sure.
I've never played it, but it looks cool.
It does. I've always thought it looked cool. I've never played it though. But I always like if you were out here running Splatoon
I'd
and,
hop on.
and you were like, you want to play split screen, a deathmatch? I'd be like,
I would
okay.
sneak peek.
I'd be like, I'm screen peeking the room.
But yeah, it's awesome.
Definitely now. It's so cool. Any last thoughts on Splatoon? Dope.
They're turning all of our kids into
I mean, I hope
Into screens.
no, like seriously, I'd love in the world where majors come back again. I'd love for it to exist where we have a major that like focuses on like probably Melee involved too, but just one that focuses on the communities that don't get like these types of tournaments always.
SmashCon.
I mean, SmashCon is in the vein of like trying to incorporate all of them, but
They do
more it's like
everything,
what was
a
what's the
Nintendo
dead,
hates us con?
what's the dead mom tournament?
my mom?
Bracket in the basement.
No, that's close.
What are you talking
The other one,
The
the
dead
PM one. Do you guys remember that? PM tournament.
What was the 64 word called? Oh
That's
my
what, that's what
god.
it's called. It was a PM and 64 tournament.
Oh, yeah, it's a sick
Yeah,
name.
I hosted a
too.
PM and 64 tournament fucking 4 years ago
For like a
because-
month. It was
yeah.
tight.
That's cool.
because those scenes existed, and I wanted to give them, at least a chance to exist at my mom.
I forget the name. I'm so mad.
Grassroots as fuck. Grassroots
Yes.
AF.
Yes, it was.
I just
that.
mean something like that
That's funny.
done to the level where it's like all the people that we talked about already, the Splatoon, the Rivals of Aether, the PMs, like I think Melee fits in there perfect now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of whack to just throw us in there now.
Fuck
But yeah, I think a tournament around the communities that don't get the spotlight they deserve is a sick idea, and we actually have the platform more than ever to do that. When tournaments
Imagine that hashtag too. It's like Nintendo hates us land. And
it's called free Nintendo. Something like that.
Just something crazy. So here's
you
the
trying to run it?
No, I don't run
it's
events
hard.
anymore.
It's hard.
That's the old life.
Never mind.
And the last thing on this side of my piece of paper is I wanted to talk about this phenomenon that we got experience from this week, which was imagine getting banned from a local for going to a local. In Northern Carolina, I believe it was. Was it Southern?
I think it was Southern.
South Carolina.
In some Carolina,
One of the two.
there was a TO coalition to ban players who were attending COVID events.
That fucking rules.
And not even just that. The fact that when they posted their tweet longer, they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we have like 35 fucking TOs on the list."
That's awesome.
just like, where do you live? Is it near one of these places?
Yeah.
Don't go to events.
That's awesome.
And
Good
like
for them.
spans across multiple communities. Yeah, it was cool. I thought, I don't know their scenes. I'm obviously assuming that they have events, more than one, that exist there for a reason for them to do this. And the fact that this spans between different communities like Ultimate and Melee means that they're thinking of everyone. And it's tight. It's tight. Like doing something that proactive in a world where you clearly don't even have your own tournaments. Good on you, Southern Carolina.
Patty, one of my greatest regrets is not going to that with you. That one tournament earlier in COVID. Remember that? It was around here somewhere. I can't remember.
We absolutely should not have gone to that. That was the good play.
No. We should have done the all gas, no brakes, 6 feet away from everyone. Matt's gone interviewing people.
And just for context, that idea was spawned from the fact that you shouldn't go to that event.
Correct.
And they were gonna go and
Correct.
be like, "So what? Hey, hi. Like,
What are you doing here?
So you're not so busy,
It
huh?"
just encourages more people to go.
Yeah.
Is the worst
Well,
part
we
of that.
didn't do
That was
it,
perfect.
but
We didn't.
Yes, we did not do it.
We
We
did not
didn't even
go.
get close.
We didn't. Yeah, we stayed here.
We didn't even try to get a car.
What else, Ryan?
Other stuff before we get to the big stuff is Ted. I saw on Twitter that Melee Hell is shutting down.
What?
Cool.
But you love Melee.
I have no idea how true that is. I just wanted. I saw it on Twitter. It's like now that
I also saw that.
someone said now that Melee Hell is shutting down, this
And they posted
thing.
one of their memes or something.
And it's like I don't know where that's from. I'm not in Melee Hell. Melee Hell is unfortunately way too toxic
It's true.
to people in our scene that I cannot stand.
Correct.
And honestly, if they shut down, that'd be tight. I'd be okay with that.
Net positive.
Double header on a patty point. First header is we recently posted about doing an interview with Dave of Dave's Stupid Rule.
Yes.
And that is your one hint for the next top 10 video. It's that we did an interview with Dave from Dave's Stupid Rule, and that's a pretty big hint. Like,
Yeah, it's a huge.
yeah, it's a pretty big hint. You could probably get the video if you try hard enough, but you might be thrown off. Anyway, so we did that, and one of the parts that led me towards good research on Dave, aka Scamp, was actually whoever runs the Melee Hell Twitter responding to a tweet from like 2014.
What?
And they responded to something about Scamp, aka Dave, which specifically told me that they were from Chicago.
Oh.
And that is something
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know, and it was kind of hard to track down a player who doesn't really have a whole lot of info behind them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was actually I wouldn't say a crucial part, but a part of me putting together the pieces of how to actually find the information behind.
It was
Dave-
on
Dave's
your
Twitter.
Pepe Sylvia bulletin board.
Exactly.
You-
Exactly.
I got boxes full of it.
What's second point on your Patty point?
That was both of them. The first
Second
part
header.
was that that's the hint. And the second part is that the Melee Hell actually helped me out, which I did not expect at all.
Hell yeah.
I don't like them. Who cares?
4chan of Melee.
And the last thing before we talk about more 5-Dom is that Nintendo took our Slippy.
Whatever. Keep
Oh,
going.
good. Nintendo's took our Slippy. Nintendo took Splatoon. But we could have never expected that Nintendo would take Coconut Mall.
Wait, I don't know what this is.
Nintendo has gone through and, like you're saying, Patty, banned a bunch of songs from Mario, Zelda, whatever. No! And one of those songs is a banger, Coconut Mall,
From
Mario Kart.
Wii?
Yeah.
Yup.
And there was a funny tweet that said that exact thing, and it was I enjoyed it. It's like, oh man, they took Coconut Mall. That sucks.
Did you see?
But no, it comes from a couple weeks. We were talking about the worst case scenario
They
for
started
Melee.
getting rid of videos of stuff.
Who knows? It's on the next
hope
list
not.
of songs, guys. That would be the literal start of war. That would be
That's the trigger
war.
for sure. Like the
It's like all
The video migration.
the Boston Massacre. What is that? Which one was that?
That's funny. Melee every day's videos get demonetized and we throw a brick through the Nintendo windows.
Dump their tea in the ocean.
That's what starts.
The reason I know about this, Ryan, is because I saw a tweet and it was from Nintendo of America. And it was, "What's your favorite Zelda song?" And someone was like, "This one," and it was just a picture of a YouTube video that was taken down.
That's funny.
And it's fucking awesome. But yeah, sweet. I mean, not sweet, but fuck Nintendo.
No, crazy.
Fuck Nintendo.
Eat my
God,
ass.
it's insane that they're just doubling down. It seems like.
I don't know how. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a toxic.
You guys know the only thing to do is just not buy their shit. That's
But
like
we can't make a big enough dent on it. Is the problem.
Yeah,
All
because
of
we're not
Japan
buying
exists.
their shit. I mean, well,
Yeah.
me and you
Everywhere
are,
else in the world.
Ted.
Most Melee players are not buying their
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's the moms and dads of the little kids who want the new Mario, and I get that. You know, it just sucks that we're in a situation.
It's just
We're so small.
I hate companies.
Well, we can make bad PR. That's
I
our
make
number one
too
thing.
bad.
We can tweet, we can hashtag, we can talk shit about them, and
so
know.
that less people buy their shit. Instead, they get a PlayStation or an Xbox. you know
yeah,
what I
or
mean?
just like just draw more awareness. They can still buy the stuff, but if people are constantly talking bad about them, it's gonna influence someone, and it's gonna make it, and it's gonna help. It's
Yeah.
our only weapon, I think.
you know what it feels like. It feels like when we say fuck Nintendo in a Allston Melee video, it feels like us being mad at our dad who left a long time ago. Like it
Yeah.
feels like a lot more like that. Like fuck you, dad. Like even though you've not been in my life, it's like so that vibe. But I still feel like it's a little bit of like, and if you want to come back.
If you came back and said
Yeah.
and said you're proud of me,
Dude,
I
yeah,
would cry.
You need to say a lot of things to make it better, but if you want to come back.
But also, I love you, and I'll be there.
Yeah, so I
My
feel like-
door's open.
I feel like there's
Bitch.
always that tone in the fuck Nintendo.
Fuck
and-
Nintendo, but they are still our dad. At the end
And
of the day.
dude, their recent actions make me feel like, oh god, dad's actually mad.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
Like I
The
just
bell
thought,
came off.
I just thought, like it was like one bad night. Big house, what?
No, he's toxic.
Etiquette Joy-Cons,
Start
like,
drinking.
bro, what
That-
are you
that
guys
sucks
doing?
balls.
What are you
is it?
doing?
Etika is a YouTuber.
Okay, so let me say this.
Go for it.
Apparently, this isn't actually Nintendo
Related.
directly.
Okay.
The etiquette thing. I could be.
So we don't even have to
I
talk.
saw that, but an etiquette Joy-Cons got cease and desist, and they're basically like etiquette charity.
Etika was a victim of suicide,
Yes.
and had
Huge following on YouTube.
and had a huge following on YouTube. Did a lot of the Smash reactions to new characters and
Oh,
stuff.
I think I know
Like
this.
huge
Yeah,
on that.
for sure.
He screamed about Mewtwo better than anybody.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him. I have never seen anybody in this planet more pumped about Mewtwo than Etika in that one video. Point
Hilarious.
is that they made these Joy-Cons they were selling, and like most of the proceeds, if not all of them, were given to charity for suicide prevention. And that's where the controversy comes from. Is why would we get it if it was for profit? Should cancel on Nintendo if it was Nintendo, which maybe it's not.
Yeah, I think
But
it's fair to note.
If it is Nintendo, why would you stop a product that just goes to suicide prevention? Like that's it's that argument
backwards.
of charity being an important thing, I again.
It also brings up a great point that I've seen that I wish I could remember who specifically said this, but it was a fire idea where it's just it's the idea that the top X% of every single Melee tournament from now on gives X% to charity.
Oh yeah,
And that would make
That's not a
every
bad
single
idea.
tournament be a charity event.
yeah.
And that would make it 10 times worse if Nintendo was to theoretically cease and desist this tournament. Like if Mango had already committed, like along with everyone else, that they would be giving 10% to charity if
Yep.
they were placed top 10 or whatever, top 8.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just it makes every tournament a charity event, which makes that 10 times worse for them to hurt us.
Charity tax. And you know,
Break that
and
shit
there,
off.
there are plenty of players who are of, you know, not the top 8 skill, who do rely on Melee for income, which is something to think about. But
It's a job.
but you know, I will say at the top level of Melee, like speaking of like Mango and HBox, people with big sponsors, they don't play for the money.
Yeah.
So if it did go to charity, I don't think they would care too much. But also, then you have, like, you know, if Calvar got a high placing at a major, you know, he would rightfully be so excited about the money he'd get.
Yeah.
Like winning grands off fucking Melee is huge. That's amazing.
Yeah.
You want the stacks out of it.
Yes, sir.
But if we need to do charity to keep our streams up, then that's a workaround that I
All in,
think
baby.
is Pog. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
down.
All right, roll me in.
And I think our last kind of thing to go over is
The
just
best
talk
one.
more about just 5 days of Melee and giving more about it. We're all in the Discord. There's
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
big,
really important.
there's a big Discord for 5 days of Melee, and it's you know, there's a lot of work going on. Famously, I'm not a big fan of it because there's a lot to keep up on. And
Ryan doesn't like Discord.
I don't like Discord. The problem is that
So
we
cute.
are. It's a good problem to have, but Allston Melee as a group does a lot of different things in different roles.
That is true.
So if I want to be up to date on all the stuff, I have to be in a bunch of different channels, and that stuff is like, it's hard.
Yep.
It's
lot of
hard to keep
reading.
up on. And one specifically, the game shows. They're queuing up questions in the Discord chat, and then they at you, and they're like, "Hey,
But don't read any of this.
but don't read it. Don't read it. Hey, you're in this, but don't screen peek on in our thing."
Yeah.
It's a funny little thing to be like, "Oh man," like
Oh, I'm sorry.
oh, you
Your eyes.
Pangu tagged me.
Oh,
Oh.
howdy.
And it's like, oh, it's a game show. Oh, I gotta hide. But it's I'm loving it. How do you guys feel about the Discord and all that?
It's just good to see everyone doing stuff. It's rad. The
Oh,
graphics
yeah.
channel especially is rad. I saw everyone was doing for the logo for 5 days of Melee. People were running through a bunch of sketches and concepts and trial pieces.
Mm.
It was just be like, man, people are talented, and this is cool to see. Like, this is my first time behind the scenes for a big event like this. Like looking at how the cheese is made or whatever the fuck the sausage is made. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
your
I mean,
analogy.
Thank
I
you.
posted in the actual Discord for the content channel, but I said something along the lines of like, if this channel is only used for 5 days of Melee stuff, we as Melee creators epic failed. Because, like,
You have everyone in there.
Yeah, and I literally said after that, I was like, if anyone wants to voice an entry for an Allston Melee top 10, hit me up, or just like anything like that.
Yep.
Yeah, just having the ability to have all these people in one place not only gives us the ability to connect with them in a way that makes it feel like, you know, we're not on a fucking island just being the only one making Melee content, but also like I don't know, I'm sure this inspired a bunch of people to want to take their content more seriously. Like I think obviously the stuff that comes out of 5 days of Melee is gonna be dope, but the stuff that comes after 5 days of Melee is also just gonna be
Yes,
as
sir.
doper.
Keep it
'Cause
going.
it's, yeah, actually inspiring tons of people on all different levels.
Absolutely.
I'm already like, man, am I gonna take next year's 5 days of Melee off? Because I imagine, you know, it only makes sense. Why wouldn't you do this again?
Yeah.
Next year.
something like
Why December, famously an off season for Melee? Why wouldn't you have 5 days of Melee every December?
Yep.
Like, and that's not a confirmed thing at all. I'm just that's not been mentioned. I'm just speculating.
I don't think it's even been thought of.
Yeah, like that
can't think
Let's get past this one.
a week right now.
and we need to. But the way Melee events work is that there are rarely any ever one-offs.
That's true.
We like
especially the successful ones.
Especially the successful ones. So we like branding, and I'm already like, dude, I might take off a week to just be able to binge Melee and make content and like do that kind of stuff. So
something as simple as telling Juna, fucking Melee everyday Juna, like explaining this in the fact that they might put graphics on this table. Just like makes it feel so dope.
Yeah.
Like
So
something
funny.
as simple as that, as like they actually care about incorporating our branding, is tight. Like it's sick that they're taking that level
Absolutely.
and we're just talking about like we should do something with the table. We should put our like topics on it or something. Like,
Yeah.
it's a part of the podcast. Look at that big ass table. Over
It is
there.
literally the largest thing in the frame. And
Yeah.
there's nothing on it. But yeah, you're right. That's cool.
It's cool. I personally, not being a part of the scene when Melee on Me was a huge force. Like I feel like our generation is more on the aftershocks of Melee on Me, not so much because their main purpose to me at least was like more like the spirit bomb and like that kind of stuff. So like having them involved at this moment just feels so cool to be a part of that and like. You know, even retweeting this stream and stuff, like it's very cool.
This really is the second Spirit Bomb.
Yeah. And Ludwig's doing good. I think we're already top 10 as far as the prize pots go. Like
Wow, really already?
Yeah. I think we might even be like closing in on 1. Like we want it. The goal for
How much is it?
For number 1?
No. How much is the prize pool?
I think last time I watched a Ludwig stream that talked about it, it was at 70,000.
Okay, this is Patty knowledge, and it might not be true, but I think the number 1 tournament is 86K, and I think it's Smash Summit 5.
God damn.
And I know,
Someone check that if you're paying attention in chat right now. Someone go tell me what the top ones are.
and I know, Patty,
Maybe
that
Smash Summit 6.
Ludwig
Might be 6.
Ludwig wants to beat number 1. He wants to beat the Evo drive. He wants to get over. He wants to get over 100.
That's
100K.
It's over. 100K.
Ted's rewatching Dragon Ball. This is all new to him.
Yeah, Dragon Ball's epic
Good
as
job,
fuck. I get the spirit bomb now when Scar did the thing.
The largest Melee prize pool. They're all Summit, but the number 1 is Smash Summit 5 with 83K.
Whoa, I was so close.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was down
Fucking
at
knowledge
86 too.
Oh, okay. So this is why we're gonna body the stupid dumb California house
Oh
yeah.
in
I was gonna bring this
Family Feud because our brains are huge, and I almost nailed
You're very
the biggest
large, yeah.
the biggest Smash tournament ever. The Ludwig house thinks they can beat us in
I like the
Melee
Ludwig house.
knowledge.
Here's the
The
thing.
Nieper house.
Here's
Here's
the
the
thing.
deal. Wait, sorry, Ryan. I'm going to interrupt you.
Okay.
Nieper is no longer on the squadron. There was an
What?
update to the list.
Is it gone?
Nieper has been replaced with QT Cinderella.
Oh, cutie.
Yep,
That's
yep.
funny.
Oh, that's bad for
hell
them.
yeah.
And I got followed
Another
by
thing-
Little Tippin 69. Oh yeah, that is bad, huh? That's really funny.
Who will be more helpful, Cutie or Michael? That's the question.
Me.
Wait, in a crew
I like-
battle?
I like-
or in a
No. In the game show. Here's the thing.
What happened, Ryan?
5 minutes of Melee. Every day, 3 p.m. Eastern. I think it's Eastern. Matt, I hope you made the fucking thing in Eastern. I'm not realizing I've never checked if it was Eastern or Western.
For what?
For like time zones for the schedule.
That's a good point.
I've
We should know
always
that.
assumed it
It's
was Eastern.
3:15. It's
I-
3:15 West
EST?
Coast time.
West Coast.
See, that's the thing. I
It's
didn't know that.
6:15. It's 6:15 our time. Pretty sure.
Oh my god, this is I'm sorry, Ted.
Changes everything.
Whatever. It took off work.
PT, okay.
Took off work for no
Oh my
reason.
god. All right.
Sorry, I could explain that. I didn't realize.
So it will be later than I thought. Okay.
it's PT. It's
All
fine.
right, it's PT.
We've
I
all
didn't say anything about it. Don't
No,
worry.
it's fine. It's cool. That makes it better for us.
All right, now that we
It
know,
does.
now that we know the timing of it, what happened, Ryan?
Anyway, every day at 3 PT, 6 Eastern, there's gonna be a game show segment Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the finale on Friday is going to be us, Allston Melee, versus us, Allston Melee, featuring our main man Freddy.
Who's
Friend of-
basically
friend of the
also
show.
Melee.
Freddy's coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, a regular,
He's our
Okay,
star.
regular.
reoccurring member.
Yeah.
If we're the dumb,
He's the
sub.
bench man.
He's a bench
He's
man.
bench.
Honestly, it was all determined on whoever was our last guest. If they hit us up a week before,
Yeah.
Travis would have been the person.
That would be awesome.
It was all dependent on the last guest,
that
and
would've
Freddie
been
was the
tight.
last guest.
No,
Well-
Freddy's a huge buff though.
Freddie is a good
We,
buff.
we got Freddy
We
there.
got the ultimate representation.
Yes. We're pumped to have Freddy. We're gonna have so much fun. And the reason why is that we're not only playing this awesome Smash game show of randoms,
Mhm.
but we're playing versus our friends at Ludwig's house. It's crazy.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
so sick.
It's really really rad.
Like, we could have played against this show versus
The
another
Melee stats.
podcast. Like, yeah, that wouldn't be as fun. Like,
Just kidding, Melee stats.
we
love you guys.
we love those guys, and we're competitive with
We
them.
were supposed to do a Hell in the Cell cage match.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
True.
Wait,
Yeah.
IRL?
Yeah.
We're
IRL.
supposed to
We're,
fight?
it's pushed off. It's pushed off. We're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna IRL fight. Who that?
Oh my god, I cannot wait.
I know,
So for the
man.
record, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a 7-on-1 against Edwin Budding.
Yeah. We're always beating up Edwin.
Yeah, I've done the scouting.
Would you down?
Melee stats.
Because
It's kind of throwing.
little fun fact for you, Ted. In my infamous
Uh-huh.
DK run
Uh-huh.
at the losers at the what's it called, the amateur bracket.
Mhm.
At
Mass Madness.
Yeah.
At SG.
At SG.
Yep.
My infamous DK run where I got like third of that. amateur
No, you won
bracket.
that bracket.
Yeah, I won that bracket. Edwin beat me in winners by just playing Martha Fox and just grabbing me. And to be fair, when he was doing it to me, I was like, "Yep, this is this is to be expected." Like,
That's pretty
yeah.
gross.
Edwin also beat me at that amateur bracket.
Oh my god!
Also Melee
Yeah.
flame.
But I got third, so
Yeah,
or
you
I
won.
won.
He won.
I'll say, yeah, Ludwig's cool or whatever, but I want to play against bad Melee. Where's Dawson?
Where's Don
Where's
B?
Don B? Where's
Gun,
Ben?
bring guns
You guys
back.
like Ben?
Yeah, I know.
Who's the rest of the
Man.
roster? Who's the full five?
It's Slime, Ludwig, Nick, Cutie Cinderella, and Aiden.
God, I miss Aiden.
Nick
I
NB.
do.
He's a cool guy.
I can't wait to see him. I mean, last time we were on the Ludwig stream for LACS, that was like it was just great to be talking to Slime the whole time.
Ryan, I'm
Like-
sorry. It's gonna be nothing like that. It's all bad blood. We hate them
We are
Yeah.
going to
for
make
that
fun of them.
entirety.
Yes, and I was getting there.
And we're gonna
And-
pan. We're Family Feud.
And then-
Hey.
Get it wrong. Get it wrong.
It-
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be tight. Where apparently it's gonna be like Melee Jeopardy or something. I don't know, game shows.
There's a Melee Jeopardy. There's another
We're
one.
Family
Millionaire.
Feud though.
We are
Family
Family Feud.
Feud.
Yes.
The
Family
millionaire.
Feud,
We're
Family
Family Feud, and it's because we're the family.
Oh,
We're family.
and
We're
we're
feuding.
I hope we're doing intros.
Oh,
Then
it's
it's
funny.
like it's
Oh my god!
Martin in the room.
Like,
I
hi,
doubt it. That'd be funny, though.
hey,
Oh,
hey,
also-
I'm Ryan, and this is my beautiful friend Patty, and then you have Michael.
I'm the
and
dog.
Ted.
Yeah, we do need the leader. Ryan, you can be the leader.
Team leader Ryan.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
What a
EE
team
is the host. It's gonna be
He's
cool.
the host. Yeah, we're pumped for that.
He has a good personality for that. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, like I can't wait to see what he's bringing to the.
Is he
the table.
doing a Steve Harvey impression
Probably.
the whole time?
I'd
Or
imagine.
is he doing EE hosting Family Feud?
It's up in the air, Ted.
I don't know. I think either works. Like either totally fits his bit. You know what I mean?
I feel like he's bringing his own energy to it. You know,
As he should.
I think Family Feud has a has like a what would you call it? Like a
Come on. What you got?
like it has a formula. It has
There
a
you go.
formula, and EE can bring his own energy to it,
Absolutely.
and it'll be
Yeah.
fun.
A touch of Steve Harvey.
The point is,
Oh no.
you can catch us Friday Nights in Melee on Wednesday at apparently 8 p.m. now.
No,
I'm thinking about it.
you're-
8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh yeah, we're also commentating top 12.
Yes.
Yep, and then
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
a whole
yeah.
podcast.
No,
afterwards.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's actually dope that we should also talk about.
Yeah.
We're commentating top 12 of the
The-
qualifying matches.
The East Coast qualifiers
East
for
Coast
the
qualifiers.
Ludwig Anders Championship Series.
We
2 or
mentioned this
3.
earlier.
Yeah, we did, but we should bring it up again.
Yep.
We're doing that, and we're gonna be on. So basically, Wednesday night you can just tune in whenever, and we'll be going forever. At that point,
It's gonna
and
be
then
a long one.
Yeah, the Beyond the Summit stream will become the Allston Melee stream.
yes, for that Wednesday evening, as Wednesday belongs to us. And on
Cool.
Friday we have the game show with the Lud House, and we're gonna smack them. Honestly, we are. Have you seen our top 10s? We know so much about Melee. We are.
As a collective.
They
kind of
literally
geniuses.
don't know what tournament go 1
Yeah.
through 6 is.
All right.
Ludwig's talking about Minecraft.
He's only
we
playing
know.
Minecraft. Slime plays
That's what
Valorant.
I'm saying.
Nick plays Valorant.
God.
Aiden exists.
And it's doing Splatoon.
Cutie's making cookies or cooking something. I think that's what she does. She's cooking on her stream. Yeah,
We're gonna be great.
ahead of the game.
I know what the
Maybe I'm
Denver-
terrified.
Neeper's not in.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nieper,
yeah.
Nieper had to bail. Nieper, the hot
Neeper
boy of the
shafted a
group.
bet again.
Mm.
I like Nieper the most.
I was
The
gonna say,
Nieper-
I was like, I
The
would
Nieper
hate it.
house.
I've heard
Has-
we want Meeper on the team though if we're playing them in melee.
Wouldn't it be cool?
We do. No, we can also settle for Cutie Cinderella. Also, we're
Yeah.
playing them in melee.
What are they both?
well,
the
here's the thing.
Niepers was crucial to our.
Wait, hold on. But the thing is, Cutie plays a mean peach
oh,
that down smashes,
I didn't know she
and-
actually played.
and-
Let's go.
and that means that Michael have to play.
lose.
Oh my God.
I lose every
We need.
What a twist would it be if everyone turned on the stream, the Ludwig house, the Nieper house, or whatever comes in,
Nieper house.
and it's like, okay, we're ready, and then we all come in, and who is with us but Nieper? So he switched
Oh.
sides, and he came with all
Defected.
I am out.
He was our fifth
That-
the whole
He has a
time.
leather jacket on. He turns around and says, "Austin."
Nieper only kind of knows us, and he defects over to us.
Sweet.
Nieper kind of looks like us more.
Come on over.
Nieper's someone to bring to the model who doesn't want to be at the model.
Definitely.
Is he a
Come on,
Chad?
Nieper, come on. Yeah,
No.
Nieper's a Chad.
Melee
No.
Chad?
No.
Chad.
No.
Chad energy.
No. He
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Ted. He probably knows the SoundCloud rappers we listen to.
So he's a
Chad.
Melee Chad.
Oh, bro, what happened to Gunther's? Oh my God, I wish
Where
Gunther's.
is Gunther's?
That's a good name.
I can't wait.
Man.
Can't wait to make fun of them.
These stupid idiots.
where are all these people that you used to be
Is
associated
Dawson
with?
here? You just- Where's Don?
Where's Dipper? That's my
Dawson
question.
pays his nails.
I'll show you Zipper.
You guys lost a lot of friends.
What happened?
What happened to your
We're
friends?
pumped
Who the
to
fuck
be.
is Nick? He's actually been there the whole time.
We're pumped to be there. We're pumped to be a part of it. It's gonna be sick. It's all be
Yeah.
all next week. This weekend we have the dang Metagames releasing. The new documentary we have at December 11th, 5 p.m. Eastern. The first 3 episodes are dropping in a row at the Metagame at Twitch. Metagame / twitch.tv/metagame.
Yes, sir.
3 episodes on Saturday, next Saturday, same time, same place. 3 episodes on Sunday, same time, same place. 2 episodes, and then after that, week of Melee, and then the LACS biggest charity event of all time. happening
Guys,
that weekend.
Guys,
Gonna be
I'll,
grad.
I'll say it. It's a good time to be in the Melee community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who would have fucking thunk?
Good time.
Thunk it. It's a great time to be in
Good
the
one.
Melee community. Nintendo season assisting. Is that all the bad parts?
Yeah.
No, it's wild.
No, it's good because now we have an excuse to just be, have a reason to fight. We got something
Yeah.
to
Be
fight.
loud.
back
We can be the rebels we're born to be.
at. Yeah.
Mess
Shit
it
out of
up. But I think that's a show. I did want to. There was a question early in the chat I wanted to address for someone who couldn't tune in for the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you get their name tag, that'd be dope. So I can.
Was it Yellow Name?
It was. I think it was.
Yeah,
Cypher 115.
Cypher 115. Ask how if we're excited for Rishi's Jungle Jam. I love that format.
It's cool.
I wanted to run it at bar, but then COVID got in the way.
Go-
No, it did.
No, it did. It's
We
fun.
were planning on a RJJ night, and I think it's a fun format. I love the video Richie put out for it, and I personally am excited to see who they grab for it and the who can claim the RJJ championship.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know if he's actually said anywhere besides in the super secret 5 Days of Melee Discord that 150 people have access to. But apparently, there's more to Rishi's Jungle Jam
Then
just the
meets
game.
the eye.
No, yeah, no. Apparently,
No.
Rishi also makes a Jungle Jam.
Wait, like a physical jam?
Yeah, yeah.
Is
What
he
is that?
sending some
He
to
said-
everyone who enters?
He said something along the line of, "Hi, I'm Rishi, famous of Rishi's Jungle Jam, the jam and the game." Like, oh,
Is there gonna be jam?
I'd buy it.
What is
I'd
jungle
totally
jam?
buy it.
All I can think about
It's
is
dragon fruit.
the end of every Transformers movie where Optimus Prime is just
Ryan,
fucking
I mean to get you watching more movies, but
He's like
fuck
we
Transformers up.
Autobots will always protect the
Earth."
humans.
Or, yeah. It's like you said this last time, and then, like,
We are robots in the sky. Da, 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 da.
He doesn't just make game formats. He makes jam.
jam is wet.
and in the Amano 1 Smash GG page, you'll be able to buy your Allston Melee Windbreaker as well as Rishi's Jungle Jam.
Amano 1 coming soon.
So excited.
I've been secretly plotting. Don't worry, guys.
2021 maybe.
Coming through.
But that's
That's it.
that the very so the questions. Was there any more questions in there? Or that was
We didn't
If
have
you got
fun,
any, you can drop them.
that was the main one.
We'll
Another-
answer your.
last kind of PSA is that Melee at Army, the Twitter account, is having they're tweeting out a combo contest to send your best clip in and to win its competition. The submissions end on the East Coast at 3 a.m. Eastern, 12 a.m. Pacific or whatever. So if you haven't already, send a combo in. I've seen a bunch of great combos that aren't gonna win, but like just seeing them on my timeline is so cool. Like just I saw a sick DK combo, but I'm like, is this fucking a great combo? Yes. Will it win? No. And I'm glad I saw it. Absolutely. Like they're retweeting them just to share them.
Yeah, I think this kind of happened before with the Ludwig combo video contest, where it just like created a bunch of cool content. But this is kind of like the easiest dumbed down version of that, where even if you're not going to win, post your favorite combo that you've done.
Yeah.
And it's essentially just like a thread of all of our cool Melee combos. And especially in the world where you have the access to every VOD that you've played against someone in the past for
You got
however many
tons of
months.
footage.
Thank
You
you,
did.
Slippy.
You did something. Just share it.
If Mike
We're
Kirby
gonna
can get
love it.
one.
We're gonna love it.
I will say, hello, YouTube commenters.
Ooh.
I know you guys don't get talked to directly, but if you guys want to drop some questions on this video, we will answer them on probably not the next pod because we actually have a thing to do next week, but on the upcoming Allston Melee podcast, we'll answer the YouTube questions as well. Because we haven't done that in quite a while, and last time we did it was before we actually had you guys part of the vision. So yeah, YouTube commenters, drop your questions and we'll answer them eventually.
Fuck yeah.
And I also have a request for the YouTube commenters.
Yes.
So for you YouTube commenters, so we're gonna be doing these big, high profile, highly viewed streams this next week.
Wait, hold on. When the Family Feud starts, we just hit record. We're like, welcome to the Allston Melee podcast featuring Ludwig EE. It's live.
That would get numbers.
No, what I'm thinking is, right? So YouTube comments. We're gonna be on these big streams. Lots of people watching. Just in the comments, just like throw some words you want us to mention, and we'll try to work them in. Just give us, give us some give us some
Sway in the
words.
morning.
Dude, watch me weave those into a podcast monologue.
Yeah.
I'll pull it off.
Yeah, if you
off at us,
yeah, if you want us to say something over Zane gameplay, this is your time.
just say hey. I'm looking for. Could you drop just a Pineapple Express somewhere? We'll say it. We'll bring it up in some form.
He drop a September Crusher for me.
Yeah. We'll
Saturday Crush.
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, and if you're a fan, we know we have a fan rating. Don't worry,
we have a fan rating.
Yeah.
There's a list.
We got an Elo.
I see. I see
we
a
got
last,
that Elo.
I see a last question from good old Stell of New England,
Yeah.
asking if we
Shout
got
out Stell.
any new ideas for the channel you want to try in 2021. What is something we want to do in 2021?
wanna
I'll
make
say
a
something
video.
where I'm not even sure if we actually want to try it, but I think it's something worth noting. We haven't really done any content where it isn't us talking over something.
Mhm.
And we've thought about the idea of some sort of content where it is more editing based. Even the idea of getting someone like, I don't know, a high profile picture. Think of have you ever seen those Genius things where they bring someone on and they make them listen to like rappers that they haven't heard of?
Yes.
Think that, but for Melee.
I was
Like
gonna-
something where it's not necessarily Patty or Allston Melee being the forefront, but like someone a part of the Melee community, or even gameplay being the forefront. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a world where we do something that isn't us talking over the thing, and maybe it is always us talking over the thing. I don't know.
It's us facilitating a concept that we want to show people.
Yeah.
And being like, hey, come in here and we'll do a thing together. We'll clip it all together, and maybe we'll make some content of it and plug each other. You know.
And I think that
More
kind of
collab
goes
stuff.
exactly. That kind of goes into what we'd love to do if we could go to a major,
Sha.
like that type of stuff. And I think that is more on that side. But that would be super cool. And I think we all want to do stuff that's IRL in person when that actually exists.
cannot wait to pull major bits.
That's,
Yeah,
that's it. Major bits.
I think
that's
that's
what I want.
all of us on like
Yep.
the number one thing I want to do in 2021 is if we have a major, I'm so excited to go to get all of our flights, get over there and figure out a way to like make some major
Get there like a day early. You know what I mean?
Just something. Just
Give
do,
ourselves a day zero.
like we've had majors where we've wanted to perform. We had majors where we wanted to party. I'm excited for a major where we do that too, but kind of the more main focus is to like make some fun content and like
Agreed.
just be the Allston Melee people. Like that sounds so much fun to me.
Yes, sir. A yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to carry a table around and just interview random people.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited for
Very
that.
funny.
I'm down for my shift. I want to do it.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that guy from the YouTube comments to carry
Oh,
the table
the
around.
bodybuilder. We need that guy.
Dude, I'm actually I wanna follow up on that one.
we
guy.
need you.
That'd be cool.
We'll fly you out. Come on.
All right, what's the deal? Any more questions?
No, I think that's it.
Think we're good.
Bueno.
Yeah. See
Well-
you next week.
We'll see y'all on Wednesday for top 12, and we'll have some other content we're producing for the event throughout. But
Yes, sir.
we'll see you on Wednesday.
With better quality.
Ideally, with the new camera, that'd be tight.
New camera, new camera, new camera.
That's it.
Deuces.
Cool.
Thanks for watching.
See you
good
soon.
night.
5 Nights of Melee. Watch it all, please.
Wear a
Documentary
seatbelt.
this weekend. Watch that too.
Stay in school.
Chill.
Stay in school.
Eat your vegetables.
Game.
I love you.
Suicide, suicide, suicide.
I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now. So